I'm here to talk about Overwatch 2's 6v6 testing and give you my thoughts and opinions on it because there's a lot of opinions and stuff that I really want to talk about. But before I have anything else, man, I want to say one thing. You guys could have not came out with the 6v6 testing at the worst time in the entire world. I'm going to say it. You guys literally could have done this a year ago, a while ago. Like, you could have literally done this literally at the beginning of the year. You could have literally did this test so much sooner. The fact that you dropped the 6v test, the 6v6 test, right at the launch of the most anticipated hero shooter game to try and compete with them was completely unmatched, man. I'll tell you one thing. One thing I've noticed, fact, is that after playing literally two games, I literally felt the stress relief. Do you guys understand? The fact is, I literally felt the stress relief come off of me playing. I literally played for 3 hours, did not get aggressively mad or angry one time. Do you know why? Because if I had a chance to win a fight, I had a better chance to win the fight. Because you know why? Because we had 6 people, two. If one tank fell, the other tank could fall back and protect long enough and help long enough to keep things going. That way, in general, if one tank dies, the entire team has to fall back and you get no progress. You go from having to literally fall back and not have to push the fight to having someone stick around and maybe having the right opportunity to have the right hero to counter, to switch the tide turns where they feel like they have one hero down, and next thing you know, someone uses their ult the correct time, takes 3 of their people down. Now it causes the tides to turn. It's a completely different game. Is it unbalanced? Abso-freaking-lutely. But guess what? I had more fun playing the unbalanced 6v6 than I have playing a balanced 5v5, because you cannot balance 5v5. You really cannot, because you have to. You know how it was awesome for me to play Doomfist, literally have Hazard as a teammate, him go flank, I hold the back line, then we'll switch off, he'll come back, I go flank, then we kind of go, we and curse. We go back and forth. We're able to transition. We're able to get in fights. We're able to get healed. We're able to focus on pushing fights. And if I make a mistake as a tank, that is my mistake. That is my mistake. If I die, that's on me. That's not it. It takes bad tank players and puts in a position where it's like, oh snap, I just can't stand out here and not get healed. You literally put, oh my god, I'm just so mad. The fact is that even with the 6v6, it's unbalanced, but guess what, it's literally so much better than 5v5. You know why it's so much better? Because guess what, the more people have a chance to counteract things. This is why I get so mad and so frustrated so much of the time, because there's so many things that we could have done. You could have literally released this beta test a while ago, and you could have literally kept so many players, and you guys literally I'm just so mad because the fact that this test has been literally the biggest stress relief. I had literally had so much fun playing. Like, I felt like we were making big plays. I felt like I could go kill a tank and have a chance of fighting a tank, and if a tank gets too aggressive, I can push the tank as long. If I hit my shots correctly, a tank will fall back and not feel like I'm just super powerful tank and just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. This is exactly what you guys needed. This test right here, even people who play 5v5, there's some people who say, I don't like 6v6 because the fact is, there's more people to shoot at, it's more chaos. And I get that. But let me tell you something. The reason why it's more chaotic is because the fact is you're just not used to the 5v5 format. 5v5 format has its good things, but the fact is 5v5 has its horrible things. 6v6, of course they need to adjust some things. I'd rather have weaker attacks and more opportunities to use my abilities than having a strong attack there's definitely some adjustments need to be made to tanks. 110%. There's definitely some adjustments need to be made to tank. But the fact is that I had more fun playing an unbalanced 6v6, and I was able to make plays, get kills. One time I literally had 500 damage, 510, 530 damage, and I literally got like 4 or 5 kills. Literally about 4 or 5 kills. I was able to swing my Rhine hammer, get protected by Zarya to make big plays, to push people back, because I didn't have to. I had my shield, and I could just take off my shield and swing and not focus on getting hit. And I could take damage to make plays. Even though I was able to swing and block, I had the ability to protect and make combinations. I had the team to Everything is about combining. Supports combine well with support other supports. DPS combine better with DPS. A tank should have a tank to work with to make big plays happen. And we were able to do that because of 6v6. It makes sense. Overwatch, for the longest time you screwed up. It's your chance to make it right and focus on 6v6. You can balance 6v6 way more than you can 5v5, and you guys know it. It's a fantastic 5v5. It has its place. I think some maps are better with 5v5, some maps are better with 6v6. But overall, the 6v6 format, you can't beat it. And you proved it this weekend. Even Marvel Rivals has proved it. Can you accept it now and make the changes you need to make the game better for you? Because you guys are already on a thin line, very thin line. Now you guys got to capitalize it, especially with 6v6. Because if you don't, this year may be your last year. 6v6 is the way to go. Have a good day. You know it. I know it. 6v6 is better. Sheesh.